So hello again everybody, this time we're going to be talking protein on this video, specifically more towards competition day, and yeah, sort of when is best to take it, etc. So yeah, as I'm sure we're all aware, protein is the macronutrient vital in muscle repair and also muscle recovery, so it forms a really important component within our diet that needs to be frequently intaken on a day-to-day basis, especially on the lead up to a competition. 24 hours before a competition, you need to make sure that your protein consumption is regular, and that you're not kind of, for whatever reason, avoiding protein-based meals prior to your competition. Now, immediately before your competition, so I'm talking maybe the meal before, although the main focus really is on carbohydrate at this stage, it does seem that some protein to accompany your carbohydrate meal does have some advantages as well. So it's a good idea maybe in your pre-competition meal to incorporate protein alongside carbohydrates. So, I mean, let's think of some meal ideas that we could incorporate protein into. So stuff like beans on toast. I mean, eggs on toast is a good one as well. Something like Greek yogurt or low-fat Greek yogurt with some fruit and berries. Porridge would be quite a good one. So those sort of things that they would have sufficient protein in them prior to event, for you to function fine. Moving on to during your event. Now, protein isn't considered to be something that is important during your event. It's much more important to be taken on carbohydrates. So we don't have to worry about protein intake and consumption during competition too much. So avoid that one. And then obviously post-competition is when protein consumption does become really, really important, because obviously post-competition we're going to need that recovery for us to be able to compete the next day or within a couple of hours. So it's really, really an important factor then. So actually within the first hour to 2 hours, our protein intake is much higher than what it normally would be. And so our recovery can start almost immediately if we were to consume within this period of time post-competition. So it's really, really important that we get something protein based within our diets immediately after, or as soon as after our competition. So I think I spoke to you about sort of chocolate milk and that sort of thing. That would have enough protein in it as well to be able to be seen as a recovery based protein drink. Something like, I don't know, peanut butter and banana sandwiches, or tuna sandwich, or pasta with tuna, pasta with chicken. Those sorts of things would be the sort of things that we'd be wanting you to eat post-competition and within this time frame, in order for you to be able to get the most out of your protein intake. So then moving on past the 1 hour, 2 hour sort of window after your competition, okay, we're talking several hours after now, we would like you to consume a 1/3 based plate. So it would be 1/3 protein, 1/3 carbohydrate, and 1/3 of vegetables, for you to be able to get adequate protein intake in then. So yeah, essentially, just as a bit of a summary, before competition, a little bit of protein is good to go alongside carbohydrate. During in-game competition, you don't require any protein whatsoever. Post-competition, so within the 1 to 2 hour bracket, it's really important that we're intaking some form of protein. And then post competition, if you'd like to put it, so several hours after competition, it's important that we're adapting that 1/3 of the plate is made up of protein, which would suffice the amounts that you need. Okay, so I hope that's helped, and join me again for another video.